Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be speaking about a drug called tianeptine, or Zaza. It's also known as gas station heroin. I have a video clip here that I really need to listen to. I'll give you a little background on it. It was discovered in the 1960s and patented by the French Society of Medical Research. And today it is being sold in the United States at gas stations as a dietary supplement. So let's go to the video.
Now to this terrifying development in the drug crisis. Pills that have a chemical makeup identical to heroin and fentanyl are available at convenience stores around the country, being marketed as a supplement that helps to treat anxiety and depression. The dangerous drug, coined gas station heroin, is said to give the same high as opioids and is even more addicting. Pennsylvania State Representative Andrew Kuzma sponsored legislation to ban the drug, and he's here now. Andrew, I must admit, I did not know about this until I prepared for this segment. Why? Why would this kind of a drug be available, period, much less available without a prescription in a convenience store, a gas station?
So, Ton, everything that you said is absolutely correct. It is, aside from chemical composition, it is totally identical to heroin. The effects, the addiction, all is absolutely identical. The reason it's legal in 40 out of the 50 states in the U.S. right now is because it's relatively new. You know, these companies come up every decade or so, and they take an illegal addictive substance and they tweak the chemical composition ever so slightly so that it is legal. So right now, many people haven't heard of it, but in my state, it is becoming a pretty significant issue. And I would like to get ahead of it before it really becomes a major issue like fentanyl.
Thank goodness that somebody is doing it, because it needs to be done. This is frightening. I question the humanity of somebody who sees the ills of fentanyl, sees the ills of heroin, and says, we need to get that in non-prescription and almost non-illegal form. I mean, this thing is legal right now until you make it illegal. One thing I mentioned in the introduction, how addictive it is. Can you walk us through how tough it is for people to get off this drug?
Absolutely. So what I'm hearing from coroners, district attorneys, methadone clinics, you name it, is that not only is gas station heroin almost, very difficult, almost impossible to get off of, it's also a gateway drug for fentanyl, opioids, heroin, cocaine. People in this state are overdosing from it, going into comas, having heart attacks, dying. It's a major issue. And from what I understand, it has a very short half-life in the body. So in about 3 hours, it begins to wear off. So people are hooked very quickly. And some people are taking, believe it or not, 8 to 10 bottles a day of this substance in the state of Pennsylvania.
You mentioned that you're trying to do something about it. There are a few other states that are aware of the problem and are trying to do something about it. We're going to pop that up on the screen. But big picture here, Andrew, does our country's overall lax attitude toward drugs allow something like this to get a hold in the first place, really before people know it hit them?
Absolutely. It all comes from leadership at the top. We need awareness. We can't just keep accepting this. We need law and order in this country. We need an aggressive stance against drugs in this country. We need to move against legalizing it and move towards fixing the issue. It not only is this affecting the health of the people consuming it, but all of those around them. People are losing their jobs, they're committing crimes, they're losing their families, they're losing their kids. Things are falling apart. And we need to get ahead of it before it becomes a major issue.
It's rare that I learn about something this severe actually in preparation and while doing a segment. Certainly hope the viewers out there are made aware of it as well. So State Representative Andrew Kuzma, we thank you for your efforts in doing that, not just in Pennsylvania, but nationwide.
Thank you for having me.